blast, now the police and the paramilitary forces are carrying out the flag march nearby the blast site, and in fact you can see the visuals. This is exactly from the 800 meters, at a distance of 800 meters from Golden Temple, where the flag march is being carried out, and even exactly at the blast site, and you can see the visuals as well. The paramilitary forces along with the local police, they are carrying out the flag march to maintain the law and order situation here at the blast site. Just because in last 32 hours there are 2 blasts reported in a similar location, and in fact that turned out to be the major concern for the Punjab police as well as for the Punjab government, and in fact the DGP concluded that it was a low intensity blast, and in fact the IED has been used, but there was no detonator, there was no trigger device that was used. But after that, to maintain the situation on the streets, आप देख सकते हैं कि फ्लैग मार्च जो है वो पंजाब पुलिस और पैरामिलिट्री फोर्सेस की तरफ से गोल्डन टेंपल के बिल्कुल नज़दीक और उसी ब्लास्ट साइट की बिल्कुल नज़दीक निकाला जा रहा है, क्योंकि ये बहुत क्राउडेड मार्केट है जहां पे दूर दूर से टूरिस्ट आते हैं और लॉ एंड ऑर्डर सिचुएशन होने की पॉसिबिलिटी हाई थी। तो इसीलिए प्रिकॉशनरी मेजर्स पे पंजाब पुलिस ने पैरामिलिट्री को साथ लेकर यहाँ पे फ्लैग मार्च निकाला जा रहा है, ताकि कोई भी लॉ एंड ऑर्डर सिचुएशन यहाँ पे ना हो सके। ये तस्वीरें आप देख सकते हैं कि किस तरह से पूरी की पूरी जो फोर्स है पैरामिलिट्री के साथ साथ पंजाब पुलिस और सभी सड़क पे आ चुके हैं। ये शाम का वक्त है, 32 घंटे में 2 ब्लास्ट हो चुके हैं, एक ही लोकेशन, एक ही जगह। और इस वक्त हम सुनते हैं कि आखिरकार जो है वो यहाँ के एसपी जो है वो क्या कह रहे हैं।
ਉਹ ਜੀ ਦੇਖੋ ਅੱਜ ਸਵੇਰੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਸੈਂਪਲ ਕਲੈਕਟ ਕਰ ਲਿਆ, ਜਦੋਂ ਵੀ ਰਿਪੋਰਟ ਆਏਗੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਨਾਲ ਦੀ ਨਾਲ ਦੱਸ ਦਾਂਗੇ।
ਸੈਟਰਡੇ ਫੋਰੈਂਸਿਕ ਟੀਮ ਨੇ ਸੈਂਪਲਸ ਲਏ ਸੀ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਪ੍ਰਾਇਮਰੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਇਨਵੈਸਟੀਗੇਸ਼ਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੀ ਲੱਗਾ, ਕੀ ਆਇਆ?
ਉਹ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸੈਂਪਲ ਸੀਗੇ ਜੀ ਦੇਖੋ ਵੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਲਏ, ਉਹਦੀ ਵੀ ਰਿਪੋर्ट ਹਜੇ आई नहीं हैगी, ਜਦੋਂ भी रिपोर्ट आती है ਤੁਹਾਡੇ सामने जो भी है।
सर डोंट यू थिंक दैट ये बहुत बड़ा लैप्स था कि 32 घंटे में 2 ब्लास्ट और एक ही लोकेशन पे?
देखिए जी मैं आपको वही बता रहा हूँ कि जो जांच है वो हमारी पूरी चल रही है, जब भी जांच की रिपोर्ट आएगी हम आपको सब बता देंगे।
पहले ब्लास्ट के बाद क्या यहाँ पे सिक्योरिटी नहीं लगाई?
बिल्कुल जी, उस टाइम वहाँ पे फोर्स थी, तो उन्होंने कोई देखा भी गया है, तो जिसको देखा है उसके भी पूरी जांच चल रही है। जब भी कुछ देखिए अभी इन्वेस्टिगेशन का पार्ट है, मैं आपको नहीं बता सकता, जब भी कुछ क्लियर होएगा मैं आपको क्लियर करूँगा।
फ्लैग मार्च किस लिए निकाला जा रहा है?
फ्लैग मार्च
सो है आप देख सकते हैं तस्वीरों में कि किस तरह से जो फ्लैग मार्च है वो यहाँ से निकाला जा रहा है लॉ एंड ऑर्डर सिचुएशन को मेंटेन किए। लेकिन बड़ा सवाल ये है कि 32 घंटे में 2 ब्लास्ट, और पहले ब्लास्ट के बाद कोई भी सिक्योरिटी यहाँ तैनात थी और उसी लोकेशन पे दूसरा ब्लास्ट होता है, आईडी यूज किया जाता है, और जो है लो इंटेंसिटी के ब्लास्ट। मैं कैमरा पर्सन से कहूँगा तस्वीरें जरूर दिखाते रहे, क्योंकि ये जो मार्केट है ये हेरिटेज स्ट्रीट है जहाँ पे बिल्कुल ब्लास्ट हुआ था, और वहीं पे अब जो है लोकल पुलिस और पैरामिलिट्री फोर्सेस जो हैं वो दोनों फ्लैग मार्च निकाल रहे हैं ताकि लॉ एंड ऑर्डर सिचुएशन जो है वो मेंटेन रह सके। ये तस्वीर आप देख सकते हैं, पूरी की पूरी हेरिटेज स्ट्रीट को फोर्सेस ने ऑक्यूपाइड कर लिया है। लेकिन बड़ा सवाल, 32 घंटे में 2 ब्लास्ट, कोई सिक्योरिटी नहीं। पहले ब्लास्ट के बाद आखिरकार यहाँ पे सिक्योरिटी क्यों नहीं लगाई गई? ये तस्वीर मैं आप कैमरा पर्सन को कहूँगा दूर से ज़रा वाइड एंगल ज़रूर दिखाएं, क्योंकि यहाँ पे ये जो हेरिटेज स्ट्रीट है ये बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण जगह है जहाँ पे दूर दूर से लोग आते हैं गोल्डन टेंपल में माथा टेकने के लिए। देश के अलग अलग हिस्सों से, कई कंट्रीज से यहाँ पे आते हैं। और अब यहाँ पे यही जो ब्लास्ट साइट है, मैं कैमरा पर्सन को कहूँगा कि ब्लास्ट साइट भी दिखाए। ये वो ब्लास्ट साइट है, ये देखिए ये वो ब्लास्ट साइट है। ये स्कल्पचर के पीछे जो है वो ब्लास्ट हुआ था, उस दीवार पे जो निशान लगे हैं वो ब्लास्ट साइट है। और इस साइड पे क्या जो है वो पुलिस और पैरामिलिट्री की तरफ से फ्लैग मार्च निकाला जा रहा है। ये तस्वीरें देखिए, पैरामिलिट्री भी इस फ्लैग मार्च का हिस्सा है। ये फ्लैग मार्च सारा का सारा जो है वो गोल्डन टेंपल के आसपास के एरिया में भी निकाला जाएगा, क्योंकि जो है ये हाईली सेंसिटिव एरिया रहता है हर समय, जहां पे इंटेलिजेंस एजेंसीज हमेशा ऑक्यूपाइड रहती हैं। पल पल की इंटेलिजेंस रिपोर्ट यहाँ से जाती है। लेकिन ऐसे में 2 ब्लास्ट होने, और वो भी 32 घंटे में और एक ही जगह पे, एक बड़ा सवाल खड़ा करता है जी।
Right, of course. Stay with us, Amandeep, that the flag march visuals live on the Republic TV, flag march at the blast site in Amritsar, and as you were clearly pointing out that this is the second explosion in 32 hours, and it was both being low intensity blasts, and this one of course coming in from the Heritage Street. And Amandeep, going back to you, it of course raises some major questions there on Punjab Police that, after the first blast, there was another blast, and right now the police is not really ready to, face much of any questions and give out any more details there.
Well, absolutely, Rakshita. It is a very routine process. If anything happens at any spot, immediately security beefed up. I request my camera person to kindly show you a visual of the flag march also. It is a routine procedure, Rakshita, that once the blast or any shootout or any incident happened, immediately security beefed up at that spot only. And in fact, first blast reported on Saturday, 11:15 p.m. That is midnight. And even after that, why there was no security, why there was police was not deployed, and why the entire area was not cordoned off. And even on Monday morning, 6:15 a.m. again another blast with at a similar location, and in fact again a low intensity blast. But now, is it not that police is taking it so lightly that two blasts in 32 hours at one spot? Is it so lightly for the Punjab police? This is the big question. And now they are carrying out the flag march to take all kind of precautionaries. But what about the investigation? Why they have not handled the situation earlier? It could have been controlled. The second blast could have been avoided if the police have beefed up the security at the spot, and in fact if they have cordoned the entire area and even sanitized the entire area where the first blast reported. But that did not happen, and the result is second blast, same location, and in fact 2 people are injured into this entire incident of 2 blasts. And now you can see this flag march is moving towards the Golden Temple, just because from the blast site the Golden Temple is exactly at the 800-meter distance, and Punjab police and the paramilitary forces, they both are carrying out the flag march and to take all kind of precautions to maintain the law and order situation, just because the situation is very much sensitive. And in fact now they have sanitized the entire area where the blast took place. Now they have deployed the cops at the blast site. But why not earlier? This is the big question on the Punjab police and their investigation. But the DGP is concluding that now the low intensity blast has been used, no detonator has been recovered, no trigger device has been recovered from the spot. It might be the blast might took place from a cane, and even it might be a mischief of somebody, and they are not ruling out any kind of terror angle as well. So now you can see the visuals as well. That visuals itself are very much telling that flag march is being carried out at the Heritage Street where the blast has been taken place. So 2 blasts has been taken place in last 32 hours, and in fact now the police simultaneously carried out the investigation to find out the responsible people behind the blast. And meanwhile the local police is also taking the assistance of the paramilitary forces for the flag march to maintain the law and order situation, just because this area is very much crowded area, crowded market, which is always remain occupied with the tourist and the outsider who came from the different parts of the nation to pay obeisance at the Golden Temple. And in fact just to avoid any uncertainty again, so this flag march is being carried out. DGP himself visited the spot. Forensic teams have collected the samples from the blast site, and in fact counterintelligence team, internal security teams have already on the spot to verify the collateral damage or any kind of other damage from the blast, just because the blast is initially apprehended that low intensity blast. But the investigation is still on. And even the DGP is claiming that no detonator has been recovered, no trigger device has been recovered from the spot. And you can see the visuals. Now the flag march is being carried out by the Punjab police and the paramilitary forces to maintain the law and order situation in the area, just because Amritsar is always remain a sensitive area. And even in Amritsar, Golden Temple area is highly sensitive area where always police deployment remain visible, and even the intelligence agencies remain active to collect certain kind of inputs, just because this area is always on a radar of the anti-social elements. This is a very sensitive area. So that is the reason, to maintain the law and order situation here, the flag march is being carried out by the Punjab police with the paramilitary forces. And in fact now the parallel investigation is also being carried out by the police as well to verify the role of the people. Either there is a terror angle or any local angle in this entire 2 blast story in Amritsar. So visuals are very much telling that how Amritsar is now turning to be the sensitive city, and even the Golden Temple area turning to be high sensitive area, where the 2 blasts reported, and after that flag march, after that several deployment of the police, and even the cops are quite visible on the ground, and even the area has been completely cordoned off, and the entire situation is claimed to be under control by the Punjab police. That they are claiming that now the situation is very much under control, and in fact now I request my camera person to show you the parallel shot. The parallel shot, if my camera person can give you a wide angle, that how on one side paramilitary and the Punjab police is carrying out the flag march, on the other side, on the right hand side of the screen is the blast site. On the right hand side, and in fact that area is completely cordoned, and on the left side it is the flag march of the Punjab police and the paramilitary. So this is how the situation is panning out. This is how the cops are showing their on ground visibility to maintain the law and order situation. Just because behind me the 2 blasts take place at this site only, and both the blasts has reported outside this building. This is the parking lot, and in fact now that they have barricaded the entire area, though yesterday and in fact till yesterday today morning this entire area was open.